go back to the tavern with the whole gang, or the whole gang is here in the corner of the tavern, and you're waiting on the arrival of, well, you know.
Okay, so we need to come up with a strategy for when Mildred gets here.
Right.
Honestly, still have her join us.
I don't think... I told her it was short term and...
Have her join us for a little bit.
We could offer her a job giving us information.
Fine.
Just say we need to talk about Soren.
That's true. She needs money.
You said she didn't seem to like him, right, Arya?
She seemed to really hate his guts. Is kind of the thing I gathered from it anyway.
So obviously it won't be hard for us to get information out of her. We just have to be...
In that way we wouldn't be forcing it out of her. Just say that's what the gig was for information on Lawrenson. We could just pay her heavily. If she has 4 mouths to feed, she won't refuse.
Maybe she has a spare key to the place. Just walk in. I mean, I guess I'll do it a one.
Something we could ask.
I'll do it.
If he's left town and he's not coming back, maybe his residency is up for sale?
You want to live here?
No! But it's a legal way to get into a house to look around.
But I don't think the rest of the town know he's not coming back. So it's not for sale yet.
Just a thought.
We'll find out. We'll ask, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see what she says.
Maybe we'll give the estate to the kid and his cabal of thieves.
Well...
Make it a home base,
As you all gather round and sup on your ale and eat your supper, thus far no sign of the young lad, but a few minutes before 8, in walks Mildred. Glances around the tavern, seeing Arya. She makes haste over to the table. As soon as she arrives at it, she politely curtsies.
Hello, Mildred.
Oh, hello, miss.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna sit down next to Piper and just,
Oh, thank you very much. So I'm here.
Arya's hard of hearing. Can you get closer to it, please?
Absolutely. She shuffles along, looking a little bewildered.
Bad ear,
So I'm here because we were going to discuss possible employment. I do apologise. Yes. I wasn't aware I was going to meet with 3 people. I was thinking I was only going to meet with you, ma'am.
This is my sister, Pip, and this is my sister's friend, Veslar.
Nice to meet you, Miss Pip, and Mr. Veslar.
Nice to meet you.
So what would this job be entailing, then?
Well, my sister is going to outline it for you, I think.
Well, yes, ma'am.
May I offer you a drink, then?
I'd have I wouldn't mind a nice cup of tea.
Sure. I'm gonna kind of like...
Best.
What?
Go get tea.
Tea.
Tea. Just tea.
So you're gonna flag down
don't
the waitress?
Don't be lazy.
That's all right. We don't want anybody at the table. Go get the
What kind of tea? Tea? What tea type do you tea like?
They have a very nice chamomile tea that they serve here from the local herbs in the forest.
Oh, that's gonna go really bad with that. A what tea?
A chamomile.
Okay.
If it's too much trouble, just water would be fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go over and order that particular type of tea.
Yeah, I don't think Bess would know what chamomile is.
Drugs.
Anyways.
Drugs. No, okay, so leaving you two there.
Alright, so I'm going to start, and I'm going to kind of lean across the table a little bit. I'm not yelling at the woman. I'm speaking a little quieter than normal. And I'm just going to say, so I understand that you are, or I guess in this case, were an employee of Mr. Soren Lawrenson?
Yes, ma'am.
And you've recently been let go?
Unfortunately, yes.
Would you mind elaborating a little?
Oh, well, it wasn't because I did anything wrong. Please understand that. I mean, I would get a reference, but he's no longer here. Well, a couple of days ago, he come bursting into the house and said, I have to leave in a hurry. I'm taking... he told us to get a bag of clothes ready, grab a few things, and he would be hitting the road. And we... Well, quite honestly, I'm a little bit timid, but my co-worker, Marilyn O'Hara, she was a little bit more vocal. And she said to him, well, where are you going? And he said, well, it's none of your concern, but I don't think I'll be back anytime soon, so I don't really see any point in keeping you here, so all of you get out of my house, and you might as well find other jobs, because by the time I come back, I really won't have need for servants. So, yeah, he let us go. He didn't even pay us for the last few days that he owed us.
Oh, well, that's not very nice.
Not at all.
Do you mind if I ask specifically what your job was?
Oh yeah, I was just basically, responsible for cleaning, and at times he'd send me down to the market to pick a few things up, but that's about it.
Did you enjoy working for him?
Up until he let us go, absolutely. He seemed like a very fair fellow. Didn't really have much to doings with us. Oh, thank you, sir.
There you go.
Thanks for tea.
And he always treated you well? He was kind?
For the most part. Sometimes he spent a lot of time in his study, locked away, and if we interrupted him, he got very angry, but we very soon learned. But the only person that really seemed to have much one-on-one, any kind of repertoire with him, really, was Marilyn. I mean, she seemed to get along with him a lot better than everybody else.
Do we know where she is right now?
Well, I do.
Where? You mind?
Would you like me to fetch her for you?
Oh, she's here now?
Well, she's here in town. I'm sure she'd be... is there an opportunity for employment for her as well?
Oh, yes.
I'm sure she'd be
Definitely
very
an
interested. If you wouldn't mind, it won't take me but 15 to 20 minutes to go and fetch her.
Go.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
Scooch on.
Thank you.
Okay, she heads out the door.
Oh, boy.
As she, almost immediately afterwards, she opens the door back and kind of like peers back in. She says, just a word to the wise. She is the daughter of a priest, which I know within itself sounds rather strange. Probably best not to mention that, and she has quite the temper. But she has a good heart. I'll just tell you, she's got a very good heart, but she's a little bit rough around the edges. And she's an amazing worker, and she does a great job, dealing with awkward people. But just bear that in mind.
I'm gonna look over at Piper and say, "You want to trade seats with me?"
Good idea.
Yeah, let's shift. I'm gonna get up and lean against the wall while Piper scoots through.
So we've now promised employment to 2 women.
Maybe.
Well, at the end of them telling us information, we just hand them gold, and we say, that was the employment. Thank you.
Totally agree. Give them a sizable gold donation.
All right.
And have them be on their merry way.
All right.
Find out how much they worked for. We'll probably be able to one-up it easily.
Well, about 30 minutes later, Mildred walks back in, followed behind a very, very attractive, flowing red-haired, big-bosomed beauty. Look how much thanks for the follow. Remdane, thank you for the follow.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like...
She kind of scowls around the inn with her hips on her shoulders, like...
Hips on her shoulders.
Mildred says... hands on her hips, Eve. Yes.
Hips on her shoulders.
Bloody mutant! She's a mutant. Hands on her hips. I committed a bit of a faux pas, so I did. She says, "Oh, that's them over there." And you see her like, "Well, come along, lass. Take me to these people. Don't let's dally any longer." And they head over to the table.
Arya's staring at her.
Right, the girl
mesmerized.
sits. Mildred sits down and shuffles up. The red-headed girl says, "Oh, it's okay. I prefer to stand." So, you have some kind of job offer, do you?
You do. What you doing, Gar? Yes, please join us. We were actually
Oh,
just
no.
gathering
Oh
for
no.
previous work history when Mildred left us. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, speak up, woman. I haven't got all day.
Sorry, your hair is just so beautiful.
It's so shiny.
Thank you.
It's not even real.
So shiny.
What the fuck? It's like illuminating.
Plain milk.
Um,
Hashtag plain milk.
So we were inquiring about your work history. I understand you worked with Mildred at Mr. Lawrence's place until up to formerly.
Aye, until 2 days ago I did.
And were you employed as a cleaner as well, or did you have other?
No, I wouldn't lower myself to clean for that schmuck.
And so what was your job title, if you don't mind me asking?
I was the head of house. I kept the whole house, gave orders to everybody else, kept everything spick and span, and what good did it get me? Worked for him for 4 friggin' years, and lets us go without a "how's your father" and not so much as a dime to our names, not a copper apiece. Lousy good for nothing. I order.
So a little displeased with him, you are.
Displeased, am I? Oh, absolutely.
Have they removed his stuff?
We got this.
Removed his stuff. No, he kicked us out and locked the door behind him. I'm sure he'll be back at some point, but for now, well, apparently there's no room for us. Well, you know what? When he comes back, he'll have a hard time finding anybody to replace me, that's for sure.
You seem extremely well organized. It's a high quality.
Is anybody going to offer a young lady a drink?
Well, you won't even
No,
sit
it's
down, so I
standing.
assumed you didn't want one.
He says, "Well, maybe if you was to offer me a drink, I might be inclined to take a seat with yourselves."
How
What would you
about
be drinking?
you get whatever drink you want, get me a beer, sit down on me.
Where
Well,
I
I'm
come
kind of-
from, gentlemen wait on a lady.
Look, I'm
Not
kind
the
of
other way
between-
around. It might
I had
be
a
my
wall and a
employment, but the
piper
last time I
between
checked,
me.
I wasn't working for you.
I got a
He's
wall and a
just
piper.
joking.
I can't exactly
I
get up.
apologize. He's just joking. We do have an
Not joking, I
opportunity for
can't-
you. If you sit down, we would love to explain.
Well, fine, but somebody fetch a lass of whiskey.
Mildred.
Arya, go. You can go.
Fine. Go get a whiskey.
Make that a double.
Triple for me.
Triple
Oh.
whiskey.
Think you're a real man, do you?
Not at all.
Fine. I'll take 2 doubles then. I can drink this. I can drink this pointy-head fop under the table, so I can.
Oh, you
I
can,
come back.
can't you?
I was raised with 5 brothers.
Oh my gosh.
How about we try some of my drink? I got some Acarnia right here, you know? You could try that shit.
Arcania. I've never heard of that swill.
Yes.
I
Well,
prefer
that's
a
the most
good,
potent stuff known to
good
men, and I
Northland's
can
whiskey,
drink that.
mate.
You guys need to stop talking right now and let Piper
She's goading.
describe. Let Piper describe the job
That could be
opportunity,
good
and
for
I
that, that's
push
fine.
the triple whiskey into Vesta's hands and push the double into hers.
Okay, she grabs
Shut
it
up.
and locks eyes with Veslar. She kind
It's
of
a drink off.
downs it without as much as a cough or a splutter. Now then, about this jobby. Do you have a
So-
house that needs keeping?
Not quite. But tell me more about Mr. Lawrenson. Was he a good employer, kind, fair?
He was an asshole, to be honest.
And yet you continued to work there and you were okay with it?
Hey, up until recently, he paid his bills timely. No one ever went unpaid.
So an asshole yet honorable.
I wouldn't go as far as honourable. I'd go as far as he paid his dues. And probably not a lot beyond that.
What happened recently that would make him not honor his previous workers?
Honestly, I don't know. As I said, I don't know if Mildred here really gave much elaboration to the fact, but he came in with an awful temper, come storming in the house and said, "I'm for the road. I have to depart immediately. Gather my clothes, gather me some good drink and good food, and I don't expect I'll be back anytime soon, so you're all fired, and get out of my darn house." Well, I can tell you, I gave him a piece of my mind, so I did. Not that it did us any good, but nonetheless, he went out of the door with a good scolding.
Would you call yourself loyal to him?
Not anymore. I'm let go. I'm fired. But I am a good housekeeper, so I am. So, if
How
you're
much
gonna
did he
ask
pay you
me
guys?
questions
What was your
about his
wage?
private life, I would not be inclined to acquiesce to your request.
She just said, if you ask me, right?
Yeah,
She won't tell us.
that's what she said.
Yeah, okay, I was just trying to translate.
How much did you get paid?
He used to pay us 2 copper per day.
Ooh.
At that point, she leans into you, and she looks at Mildred, and then she leans into you and says, "I used to get paid 5 copper, but it wasn't proper for the help to know that I was a little higher paid than them. Don't tell Mildred."
At that point, I'll take out maybe 5 gold and place it on the table.
Okay, she kind of looks.
And I look at Piper.
I'm gonna say, so this job that we need you for,
Yes.
it actually has to do with your last thing you said.
And what would that be?
We seek information on his private life.
Well, it's not likely that I can necessarily give you too much information about that, unfortunately. After all, what good would my reputation be if it got around that I went tattletaling on all of my employers? I'd never get a job here in Lusker again.
We wouldn't tell anybody, and we will be leaving town shortly.
Well, I understand that, my dear, but a girl has her honor. I was raised up in a good Pelorian family.
So you follow Pelor?
I do not. My father was a Pelorian church goer thing, whatever priest, for a while, until his wicked ways had took over his loins and he decided to settle down with me late mother.
I see.
Well, it didn't stop him from having 6 offspring.
Well, if you need to keep your honor, is there anyone else that could offer us information?
About what? About the goings-on with Mr. Lawrenson. There are very few that knew Mr. Lawrenson half as well as I did, my dear.
Or perhaps where he went?
I don't think anybody knows where he went. But, as I said, it wouldn't be proper for me to give you any information. But,
What are you
at which
hinting?
point she kind of reaches into her dress and pulls out a key on a ribbon. She says, "But he did entrust me with the house key to lock everything up, so he did. It would be most unfortunate if I..." Mildred! Mildred! Why don't you go take care of the children? Oh, yes, Mrs. Oh, yes, Miss Marilyn. And Mildred kind of gets up almost as if like she's been scolded by her boss, curtsies and heads towards the door.
Before she goes, I'm going to take out a gold piece and I'm going to flick it at her.
Okay, she grabs it. She says, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much." She says, "Sorry, but some things are not for simple ears. Now, if this key was to happen to fall from my frock and land upon the floor, what would that be worth to you?"
So there's 5 gold on the table right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can she see the 5 gold?
Uh-huh.
How about I push out 1 first?
You're like the worst Pelorian ever. But I can dig it.
She's
I can
so
dig
new
it.
at being a Pelorian, okay? 1. And I just
She
look
says,
at her.
"Oh, are you offering to buy us all drinks for the evening? Is that it?" "I'm without a job. It could be a long time before a young lass like me finds suitable employment, and as much as the local lads around here seem to think that they would like to pay me for my time, that is something that I would never do, and I am beneath such action. No, I seek meaningful employment."
I'm gonna say, oh, I meant the 4, not the 1.
So, 4 gold pieces for the accidental misplacement of the key? Is that what you're offering? Seems a shame that there's an extra lonely single gold piece laying all on the table, all by itself.
Well,
That's for the
Mildred,
drinks tonight.
Mildred needs to feed her 4 boys, or children.
I do believe I saw this pointy-haired fellow flick a gold piece into her hand just but a few seconds ago. That's
Take a
more
mental
than
note
enough
that
to
she
take
didn't
care of
insult
her.
this time.
For how much longer?
That's not my concern, or yours, unless you wish it to be. My only concern is that I am kept in a manner that I am accustomed to, up until I can find myself worthwhile employment. I would say 5 gold pieces would go a fair way to taking care of me for the next few months, so it would.
5 it is.
I push all 5 towards her.
Okay. She kind of reaches to grab the gold. She's like, "Oh, dearie me, what just happened?" And as she does so, she drops the key under the table.
Nice.
Okay.
She whips up the 5 gold. And she says, "Well, it's a shame you don't actually have a proper job."
Why?
"Well, you seem fairly decent sort. I mean, him over there, he's a little uncomely to be sure, but you two seem fine enough."
Unfortunately, we travel a lot, and I don't know if our lifestyle would suit your needs.
If you're paying enough, I can put up with just about damn nigh anything.
Well, that's good to know. Perhaps we will have something for you.
Do you know
Well,
how to fight?
Fight! I told you I was raised with 5 brothers. They never got one over on me. I sent many a young lad scuffling down the stairs, so I did.
Weapons?
Weapons! Rolling pins, skillets, frying pans, switches, you
No.
name it. Even a kitchen knife or 2.
Marilyn,
Yes, ma'am.
do you happen to know a young lad of the unsortly type named Thomas Rabo?
Thomas Rabo? Yes, I know who you're talking about. Little scallywag.
Yes, we had a run-in with him today in a coin purse.
He stole from you, did he? Well, I'd give him a darn good hiding and dunk him in the river to teach him a lesson. Keyshawn and Tim That Booty, thanks for the follows.
Frying pans and kitchen knives won't cut out for our traveling.
Well,
man.
you may think so, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of domestic arguments that can be settled with a skillet around the side of the head, miss.
True. that we don't deal with domestic arguments.
Well, that's it maybe.
Shut up, Gus.
Well, I suppose if our business is done, I will thank you very kindly for the opportunity, and would ask that you possibly would not mention where you found the key.
That
What
can
key?
be arranged.
Well, I hope you have a very pleasant stay here in Lusker, and I hope a pox finds that bastard Lawrenson. Good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She gets up and heads out of the tavern.
I will go and fetch the key from under the table.
You weren't seriously considering hiring her, were you?
No.
Well, perhaps if she was good at this with the sword, or
Are you good at the sword?
I'm good at other things.
You are?
Get
I
away,
say
invisible DM.
I say
Who
nothing.
heals you every single time you're almost
Well,
dead?
fair enough, but you don't cook for us either, so, you know.
You don't speak for us.
Anyways, we have a key.
To illegally break into a house.
I was going to say, that still doesn't give us grounds to be there, even though we have a key.
We have a key. Shall you guys go use it? I'll stay here.
No, I don't think that's a good
No.
idea.
Can I see the key?
Sure.
I'm gonna pocket it the second I'm given it.
Oh. Just
Okay,
say
so you're like,
keeping
oh
us.
yeah. Okay.
You're right, I am very clumsy. I understand.
Alright, so what time is it about now?
It's 8:30, 9. Oh no, actually it's closer to probably 9:30 now. It's pretty late.
Yeah.
And still no Thomas.
Nope. Thomas did not show up.
Called it!
Maybe he didn't find any information out.
Do not
Still supposed to be this.
chop his hands off, Bess, okay? Promise me. He's just a kid. Shake
That's
on
true.
it.
But
You
he,
shake my hand. And you promise not to chop his hands or any other body part off of that poor boy.
Or any other body part.
Bess. Thank you.
Ah.
All right. So, what's your game plan? You gonna go up to? You gonna go skullduggerying, or are you gonna rest up for the night?
Skullduggery.
I don't think us having the key gives us any right to be in that house. It's just...
Alright, so tomorrow we'll just wait.
Okay. So you're gonna you basically you crash out here till the morning.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Are you guys going to bed, or do you want another round? I'm
Bearing
by.
in mind, of course, that puts Lawrenson now gone for 3 full days.
Are you staying here with another drink with me, or are you going upstairs?
No, I was gonna go to bed, unless you have something you want to talk about.
No, I'll be right up with you.
With me?
Well, you know, I'll follow you. Just give me a second. Because I'm having another drink.
Okay. So, are you having another drink by yourself?
Arya's going to
I
sleep.
am.
Okay, so Arya has gone upstairs. And
Yeah.
Piper, you're going too?
Yeah, I'll go.
Alright, there you go.
I'm going to knock back my drink, and I'm going to go to the house.
Yes. Good.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Wait for them motherfuckers to leave me.
Alrighty. Let me just come back off that. Okay, so you're going to head down the street. Illuminatus, thank you for the follow.
I did not think you were gonna do that.
Okay.
I don't think you would, honestly.
Alright, so Veslar, you head down the street to Lawrenson's house.
Obviously, I'm going to stake out the house before I even approach the door.
Spot check, please.
with my beautiful everything is so bad. But we're gonna
Oh,
roll.
but with a
Oh.
20. Oh, there we go.
It was a Dizzle 1.
Yep, there's
You're drunk.
clearly nothing around at all. As you bump into a guard and go, excuse me. I'm just staking out the house. Do you mind? Yep, so you can see nothing.
Well, I'm gonna go to the door and I'm gonna very softly knock.
Okay. There's no answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna unlock the door
Okay.
with the key.
Slide the key into the lock and turn it. And surprisingly, it opens!
Da, da, da.
Okay, now of course, if you guys can see this map, I will tell you for the stream, you can see this, the players cannot at this
Oh
point.
man.
The players cannot see what you guys can see, so I ask very kindly that you do not give any spoilers. Okay, Vess. Let's open the door.
There's a demon.
Oh god.
It's all evil, and Vessler dies.
Okay, why can I not pick you up?
Up.
Oh, I know why.
Pick me up, but
Wake me up
baby.
before-
Oh, that's
Before you go,
Because
go.
I
Go.
forgot to put you
we're like
on the
mashing all
appropriate...
these songs together.
Mash up
Cut,
remix.
Oh, don't say mashups if Hammer's here.
Oh yeah.
It's our mashup master. Okay, you open the main door. Can you see what?
I see nothing.
Nope, you can't yet because I have not moved you over. Okay, here you go.
Oh god,
Bam.
here we go.
Here we go.
Okay,
this
Veslar, you
suspense is
open the
fun.
main door. It is a pleasantly blue shag carpeted hallway with two doors, one to the left, one to the right. Further down the hallway,
shit.
there is another one to your left and another one directly ahead.
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna start trying to move silently.
Okay, so trying is the operative word there, so let's go ahead and make a dice roll.
That's why I said move silently. Although I have drunk a little bit, so you know, maybe. All right, here we go. Just a +1.
Veslar no loss.
A booty. 16.
Okay, so you sneak down the hallway as best as you can. It definitely does help because you're on blue shag carpet, which is quite quiet.
But if it was red shag carpet, you would totally hear it.
Oh yeah, well you'd move a lot faster too because red is quicker.
As a witch hunter, I'm wearing clogs. You know, so
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to this door on the right, and I'm gonna open it slowly, seeing if it creaks at all, and if it does, I'm gonna stop and listen.
It does not because it is a very well kept home and the oils are the doors are nicely oiled.
So I'm gonna open the door and peek inside. Ooh.
Okay. You open said door. Oh, you just moved in. Okay. Basically, it looks like some kind of study. There are a few books on the shelf to your left, a desk with some books to your right, a couple of chairs, a window that is currently shuttered over on the side, and there are 3 large wooden crates stacked up in the corner.
So obviously I'm gonna search the room, right? I want to see what I can see, what everything is.
Okay.
Here's my beautiful 13 roll.
Nice.
All right, you scour the bookshelves. Most of the books seem to be nothing more than average novels and things about home help and stuff like that. Nothing, overly exciting. There are 2 open books currently on the table.
I want to take a little seat.
Okay.
Turn my not on the table, but yeah.
Yeah, get off
And
the
look
damn
at-
table.
And I'm gonna look at the books and see what they are, particularly.
Okay, you flick through them. Both of the books seem to be historical books discussing the civilization of Arilla.
Ooh. Civilization of Arilla?
Yep.
What the heck?
Will I have any sense that that's a religious thing, or...
Do you wish to make a religion roll?
Well, my religion roll is not very beautiful, but... You said Arilla, right?
Arilla, yes. Arilla.
Well, okay, so it's just a flat D20 for me. Arilla. 7.
Not anything you've ever heard of from a religious standpoint.
I'm gonna say I would thought that was a town, but I'm not there.
Oh, like a people or something. Yeah, well, I'll do a history check, I guess, because that would make more sense.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's the same kind of roll. Oh my god, nothing.
That's a good one.
So that just happened.
That really sucks.
Okay, yes. You do remember Arilla. Arilla there's an animal in the jungle known as Arillas, and they're big, and sometimes they're black, and they're very powerful, and they're kind of ape-like. So you believe that this is possibly a civilization based around a very ape-like civilization, kind of like a Planet of the Apes type thing.
Okay. What's this closed book over here? Or is that a closed? That
That's
like a
not a
phone.
book. That's actually like a little pen and quill stand.
Okay, I'm gonna check the drawers of the thing.
Okay, you check the drawers. There's some paper and some parchment, and a fine selection of quills.
With plumage?
Oh, there's blue ones, green ones, some as big as your head, peacock feathers. I mean, a vast array. This guy obviously had a pen fetish.
Fetish.
Yeah. Jane just froze. Oh no, she's unfroze.
She's just laughing. We're
Not me
making a-
pens! Not me pens!
So can I want to do I want to see if there's any a latch or secret thing in the table.
So you want to search the table? Go ahead.
Only had detect secret door, which Arya has.
Every
I got
necromancer
lovely
has to have a
bunch of
secret drawer.
coconuts.
It's
Oh!
an ace.
No, there is no such secret thing on the no secret latch, no secret tray, no secret drawer on the table.
So I'm gonna go to the crates and I'm gonna listen. Do I hear anything in them? Anything creepy or alive?
Make a listen check.
Oh god, all these rolls, and I'm so bad at all these things. I should not be doing the 15.
Okay, you press your ear against the side of the crates. You hear nothing.
I'm so shocked.
Not a sound.
Is there any latch on these crates that would open, or are they just
Basically, it
crowbar-y?
looks like you just pry the lid off.
I'm gonna start prying with my boot dagger. I'm gonna
Okay.
start prying.
Each one of them is lined with straw and hay, but is empty. It would give you the impression that they originally probably housed something fragile, but there's nothing in them anymore.
Okay.
That you can see, anyway.
So I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna open this door quietly.
Okay, are you indeed?
I am. We're working my way up.
I'm working my way back to you, babe. Okay, so
Ooh.
open that door.
So there's a statue.
Okay, you open this door. There is a bed, a large bed that is not made. It's kind of unopened and scruffy. A chair. There is what appears to be a globe,
Like a
which
map
you've
of the
never
world.
seen before. It's a round sphere attached to a table with strange shapes upon it. And there is a bookshelf at the foot of the bed, and there is a strange stone figurine that's about 5 foot tall and looks like some hideous kind of bat-winged creature.
I'm going to do a magic check on that stone thing.
When you say magic check, what are you talking?
Arcana.
Detect magic?
No, I'm going to
Or
do an
knowledge
knowledge
arcana.
arcana.
Okay.
I just like saying magic thing.
Go ahead.
I mean, because it's a creature, so I want to try to see if I know.
2001G, thank you for the follow.
So it's a 12.
Riven 300, thank you for the follow. Okay, nothing. You kind of look at it, there's nothing that reeks arcana to you. It's a stone statue.
But of something that I want to know what it is.
You
It's
don't
not a natural
recognize it.
thing.
It's a bat-winged humanoid with horns.
Well, that doesn't look
Your best
savory.
guess is some form of gargoyle, which it's not uncommon for people to have in their homes for protection purposes, superstition and all that.
Well, I entered the room, so I didn't get attacked or anything, right?
It's a
okay.
bedroom.
I'm gonna go to the globe, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna look at it and try to decipher what the hell it is.
All right. Well,
Having never seen it before.
you kind of look at it. It's a sphere with these strange shapes, and it appears to move on a strange axis. So, it's a ball, floating ball, and you can spin it. As you kind of like spinning it and looking at things, you notice that there are elements on it, like little pinpricks that point to the area that you. I mean, you know the region that you're in, and you can see the region that you're in is on it. You can see several pinpoints that would indicate the city of Ebonwind and Corthan and Candlewind, some of the major cities. It looks like it's some kind of spherical map of sorts.
It's so they said they're pinpricks. Are them like things put in it, or just little writing that's like noting?
Could you do me a favor?
What?
Make a listen check.
A listen check.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no. I don't hear shit.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see if there's anything marks.
Oh shit.
Yep. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna investigate the globe some more, because clearly I don't know that there's a fucking thing behind me.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Well, as you're pondering and spinning the globe, suddenly something grabs you from behind.
And
Holy
kisses you
wings,
on the
Batman!
neck.
Something
obviously gonna start
grips you
thrashing.
with mighty claw-like hands.
Oh,
no.
damn, dude.
That's what you get for investigating a house by yourself, you punk. Okay. Let's see. What do I have for you? Let's find something fun for you here. How about this? How does this sound?
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like sounds like Piper and Arya should be there. That's what it sounds like.
That's what he gets. All right.
Oh wow.
Whatever it was suddenly grabs you with intense strength and force. Your left arm receives 4 points of damage. Your right arm receives 3 points of damage.
7 total.
And you are currently restrained. You need a grapple check to break free. Whatever
Okay.
it is just grabs you like arm for arm. Like,
Yeah, that hurt,
and
motherfucker.
you're like,
Okay, I make a more manly scream than that. Alright. So that was 7 points of damage, you said.
total of 7, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, this-
so obviously
this is
I'm gonna
kinda what
grapple.
you sound like, really, probably.
That sounds right.
Alright, so grapple check.
Yes.
Ooh.
Nice.
20 of 2.
Okay. You manage to wrestle yourself free and spin around to see the what was the stone statue appears to have animated itself. It has huge, big, long claws, kind of like huge, big, pointy horns, flowing bat wings, and appears to be made of grey stone, like obsidian. Almost black stone, to be honest.
Okay. So...
You might, at this point in time, you may want to make an initiative check.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Do I... Yeah.
I would say that you should.
You're so dead.
There is zero reason that Arya or Piper would come looking for Vessel
Right,
at this point.
exactly. You went to bed. He's downstairs
Yeah.
having a drink.
Oh, I know, man. I know.
All right.
And Veslar knows this. You know.
Drop
All
to
right.
Gone. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Oh, and final Mega Boss. Thank you for the follow. This could actually be the final Mega Boss for Veslar, as it turns out. Anyway. Okay.
End of the campaign.
As you spin around, It just lashes out with both of its mighty claws towards you. The first one swinging wildly at your head. You duck beneath it. The second one comes up almost like an uppercut. The claws scratching at your chest and underneath your neck, doing 4 points of damage.
Okay.
What do you wish to do?
So
What
I'm
is
gonna
your quest?
I'm gonna grab the chair next to me
Okay.
and use it to buffer myself between the creature and myself.
Okay, so you grab the chair and point the chair like legs first at the thing, going
With the plan being to inch towards the door. I mean, my ultimate goal is to get the hell out of
You're trying to
Dodge.
fend it off with the chair.
Yes.
Okay, you grab the chair and begin that motion. Okay, it claws the chair with the first hand and rips it clean out of your hands with the second. You're holding nothing but the back of the chair at this point. It like tore the chair to shreds, but you have made it to the door as it glowers at you.
The door. How does the door open? Does it open inwardly or outwardly?
It opens inwardly.
So it's open.
Yep. Well, yeah, because you didn't close it behind you.
Right. So I guess my plan now would be to kick the fucking thing,
Okay.
grab the door, and slam it shut.
So you want to like kick it back and
I wanna
then
kick it
dive
back.
out the room and close it behind you.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an attack then with your base attack as you attempt to kick this thing.
All right. So it'll be a base attack and, weaponless.
Yes. If he dies, he dies.
Ooh.
21.
All right, you slam your boot into the chest of the gargoyle type thing. Roll the damage, 1d3. Plus your strength. Well, 1d2, sorry, plus your strength bonus.
1d2. Oh, okay. Plus my strength, so that's 6 total.
Okay. Right, you slam it and you actually do knock it back several feet with the force of your boot.
Grabbing the door, closing it immediately behind me.
Okay, so you slam the door behind you. Now what are you doing?
I'm backing towards the front door, seeing if it pursues with the door closed.
Okay, the door suddenly gets wrenched open and it comes out the door, glowering at you, and it makes no bones about coming straight for you.
Well, I'm leaving. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm shutting the front door.
Okay,
and
you
I'm
dive
running
out the
into
front door
knights.
and close it. It does not pursue you beyond that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so you run out of the house like the girl that you are. Actually, not like the girl that you are, like the coward you are. Because Piper
There
would
you
have
go.
probably given that bitch the slapdown.
Brave, 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 brave Veslar.
All right, now what do you want to do?
I'm running to Arya's room.
Arya's room.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's Piper and Arya's, right? Because they both.
Yeah,
have the
we
same-
always stay in the same room.
Yep. So it's like.
Okay, so you go smashing into their room,
I wake up
charging
and
into
step
the inn and banging on the door.
Vest?
I'm just gonna collapse against the chair.
Too much.
Well, you see, I'm bloodied and cut in multiple places.
Did
Do
you
you
try
get in
to
a
show
bar
off?
fight?
Yeah, he's got like claw marks on his face, under his chin, on both arms. He's like got blood stains on his shoulders.
Hitting on the ladies again, were we, Vess?
Nice try.
We're going to take another very short break.